Hey, Tom from Clarion Cars down here. Now, I would consider the definition of silly probably a 40-year-old white guy in a silly jumper talking about a black Rexton with some black wheels on it. Steve agrees, he's laughing. Let me show you this truck.
I'ma go get it, they waiting for buses. I've been taking L's and I lost they lessons. To get the money, I got an obsession. If trap is a sport, then it'll be my profession. To tell you the truth, I don't got no confessions. I don't know why lately I feel aggression. I'ma go get it, they waiting for blessings. I keep taking L's, then I lost they lessons. And it's stupid not ruin my session. I'm still getting money during a recession. I don't try, but somehow I be flexing, and that's probably why you're bitching on section. You can come outside without protection. You still last if you end up in second. Pussy good got me coming in second. They all throwing shots, but out in my direction. Heard you moving wrong, then we making corrections. Ride the link while we texting. I know you want some affection. I told God I need something better than blessing.
So have we jetted off to Korea? Is this the black edition? Or is this just another model? No, this is a Rexton Ultimate Plus. And all we've done here at Clarion Cars is we've painted the wheels gloss black. But my goodness, what a difference it makes to the look and the kind of road presence that you get with this car. It is absolutely stunning. So we charge $499 for this, and although SsangYong UK won't cover the wheels under their 7-year warranty, we are actually offering a 7-year warranty from our own painter who actually does this job for us, so there's no worries on that score. So you are getting the same level of cover throughout. But for £500 to get the car looking like this, it is absolutely stunning. Absolutely fantastic looking machine. So the second half of this video, because I can't just keep walking around this car, although that's maybe what you would like, is to tell you all about the process of buying a vehicle. Because I know it sounds like a silly thing to say, but we actually wanted to go into detail and tell you how to get one of these things. The processes, HP, part exchange, all of that kind of stuff. So let me take you over to the desk now, and we'll show you a little bit more. Gangsterish Tom here. So you're telling me, yes, I want a Rexton Ultimate Plus Auto limited edition with the black wheels, and you're asking me how much it is. Well, you might find our adverts on Auto Trader like we've got here, and in actual fact the car is on general sale for $43,495, so that's a massive saving of £2,000 off the list price. Now that price is for the model with the chrome wheels, as you saw in the last video. I'll put a link up somewhere. But as the first picture shows, you will have to pay $499 extra if you want the gloss black wheel upgrade. Okay, now that makes the car just shy of £44,000. But again, you get a fantastic looking car, and you're still making a huge saving on the £45,500 list price. So well worth doing. Now, I'm going to tell you about another couple of ways of buying cars and how they are applicable to SsangYong, but they're specifically for other models in the range, not just the Rexton. So let's go and have a look at that slide now. So it's worth mentioning there is another way of getting hold of a vehicle as well from SsangYong, and this is across the range. It's not just for the Rexton, but basically SsangYong recognises various societies and groups and kind of partners, as it were, that basically can get you a larger discount on some vehicles. Now, they're worked out as percentages, and they're different for all sorts of groups. But if you are a member of any kind of club group, or you are a construction worker or a certain type of person, NHS, that type of thing, you are eligible to earn a little bit more discount. So what we asking to do is for you to give us a ring so we can give you the figures on each vehicle. So if you give us a ring or send us a WhatsApp, email, whatever you fancy, we'll let you know if there's extra discount to be had on that particular vehicle, and it is well worth doing. So make sure you send a message or send us an email, and we'll get back to you with how much you can save. So how do you actually go and buy a car? Now, this sounds like a silly question perhaps, but we get asked a fair amount about the process, about what we do and what you can and can't do and what have you. So I'm going to take you through a little flowchart that we've created on our website and just give you a bit more info about how easy it is to go and get yourself a car, starting with number one. So this is number one. Well, historically, of course, you would come to a showroom. You could come down and visit us because we are a bricks and mortar site. We can take you out for test drives. We can show you the car. You can measure it. You can sit and you can do all of that kind of stuff. Now, we still offer that. You can come and visit myself. You can visit Adam, and we will take you through the whole range. But Clarion Cars also offer this entire process online as well. So if you want to take advantage of our fantastic deals and our prices, then you can do so, and we can do all of that online. So, for example, we can do personalized videos. So you can do walk rounds. We can do personalized images. We can do measurements. We can do video conferencing. We can do all of that kind of stuff. Everything pretty much bar a test drive can be done virtually these days. So, doing the buying process and gathering information you need, accessories, all that kind of stuff, we can do it whether you are physically in front of us in the showroom or online. Easy peasy. We help you every step of the way. Let's move on to point two. So, if you're happy with what you've seen either online or in front of you, you can either start completing the deal right away, or if you are an online customer, you can place a reservation. Now, what the reservation allows you to do is it holds the particular vehicle that you're interested in for 5 days. And during that period, you can either come down to us, you can complete your finance, which we'll move on to in a minute, or you can actually go and get your money together and get ready to go and get the car collected. But pretty self-explanatory. It is just about securing that vehicle. Now, if for any reason that you don't want to secure that vehicle anymore, the deposit is fully refundable. Okay, so at this stage, there is absolutely no worries whatsoever. You can go and put that money down to reserve the car, come and see it if you want, or if you decide against it, you can just say no, but your money is absolutely safe. Let's move on to point three. Obviously, we'd normally move on to point three here, which is organising finance and bank transfers. But in actual fact, I just wanted to say a little bit about part exchange, which you might be able to see just outside of my face here. Sorry, I'm just kind of in the way, aren't I? But part exchange, basically, we can do, again, whether you're in front of us or whether you are online, we can talk about your part exchange. We can go and do, again, video walk rounds. So you can send us images of your car. You can send images of any damage at all on the vehicle. You can send images of service history. And what that means is that we can get a really, really good idea of what your vehicle is worth before you even have to leave the house. So, again, we take that time spent that you would normally be coming down to us, and we can get a deal virtually in principle completely online. So yes, we take part exchanges. If you've got finance on that vehicle owing, we can go and get it settled. We can go and add that to the additional finance, which we'll talk about in a second. We can do anything, virtually anything, online as well as in person. So really good. Number three, which is organising finance and bank transfers. So organising finance and bank transfers, again, we can either do in person, so we can sit down, we can work out quotations for you, we can work out the best possible way to finance your new vehicle, and we have multiple different finance houses that we use. So if you've got really, really, really good credit, then you can take advantage of some of the best deals out there at the moment and get the lowest rates possible. But if you haven't got great credit, we still have opportunities for you as well. You may not get the best possible rates, but we will get you in somewhere that will give you that credit and enable you to get that vehicle. So we can either do that online, you can sign agreements online, you can do distance sales, all sorts of things that we do nowadays, making it even easier to go and get your car again without having to kind of leave the sofa, as it were. Just giving you extra time and making your life that little bit easier. Obviously, bank transfers as well, dead easy. We can organise those. If you're paying for your car in cash, effectively, we can go and do that too. So really, really easy to do, and we can talk you through all of it. Let's move on. So you've gone through everything. You've picked your car, you've reserved, you've done your finance, or you're paying cash, or whatever you're doing. You can then opt for either collection or delivery. So once again, if you are a local customer and you want to come down and collect, or even if you're not, we have customers come from all over the country, you can come down and collect the vehicle, or we can opt to deliver it. And we can either opt to do that by having the car driven to you, so having one of our specialist drivers drive up to you, or we can have a transporter bring it up to you, just like your own personal car delivery. So whatever you wish, we can go and carry out from a delivery point of view. And of course, if you haven't seen the car yet, if you bought the car fully online, you are fully entitled to a refund if anything is not as we described. And just going a little bit further into that, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee, which you may or may not be able to see just behind my face here. But basically, if anything on the car is not right or goes wrong in the first 30 days, it's your choice. You can opt to say, no, Tom, I don't want it, and you can hand it back to us, okay? It's as simple as that. Or alternatively, you can ask us to remedy it. So whatever the issue is, then we will go and remedy it for you. But you've got that flexibility and that choice. So there you go. That is how to buy a car from Clarion Cars, and it is that easy. We look forward to chatting to you. Bye bye.
I'ma go get it, they waiting for buses. I've been taking L's and I lost it, they lessons. They get the money, I got an obsession. If trap is a sport, then